this morning at Rosehill Gardens. 1,030 the journey. Full How has the inside alley. Ready, set. All clear given. And they're often trialling. It's a good line away. Jimmy Star bounded out well out wide. It goes up towards the early lead. Rosie's Legacy splits them with She's an A-lister. And Raikkonen just takes the trail into fourth position. Then Navajo Peak from Full How. Next up, third last was Firm Agreement, along with It's a Wonder. Piraeus is the tail ender, which is 8 or 9 off this leader, that being Rosie's Legacy. It's in front by a couple of lengths on second, Jimmy Star. Raikkonen the inside from She's an A-lister. A couple off to Navajo Peak from Firm Agreement. Full How, It's a Wonder. Piraeus is at the tail of the field, is now about a dozen off this leader as they swing for home at the 400 metres. That's Rosie's Legacy. Jimmy Star is up on the outside of it. Raikkonen, She's an A-lister, a couple off to Navajo Peak. 250 to run. Jimmy Star cruised, went to the lead. Out after it on the outside, She's an A-lister. Jimmy Star the leader. She's an A-lister's on the outside, still a length away. Jimmy Star in front, and Jimmy Star's going to win the trial convincingly from She's an A-lister, and third is Raikkonen. Fourth, Navajo Peak, It's a Wonder. Firm Agreement, Piraeus, Rosie's Legacy. Full How.
Lovely from Jimmy Star, held off She's an A-lister and Raikkonen. Raikkonen, I believe, has actually been nominated for the Golden Eagle. He's in the futures market at around $51 for those who do want to know. Also very important to inform you that the system didn't quite work for the time, so it was hand-timed. And it was 60.02 and 35, the time over the 1,030, 34.60 last 600. Margins 1 1/4 lengths by a half length. So Jimmy Star on song for the Everest, 497, the numbers in the opening trial at Rosehill.
Green Spaces comes into line. Rafiki is secured and we're set to go. 1,030 the journey. Trial number 2 of 9. Rosehill Gardens Tuesday morning. Set. And they're off now. Green Spaces missed it with Altivo and coming out fast as Imperial Force. No surprise. Leads clearly on settling down from Azarak second. Let's Fly goes up out deeper as well. They were followed to Dark Vader along with Master of the Year. Next was Urafiki, followed by Black Run, Green Spaces. Altivo is the tail ender. So they settle into stride. Imperial Force in front by a length and a half to a length and 3/4 now. Let's Fly sits second. Third is Azarax. Fourth, Darth Vader. Fifth, the inside Master of the Air. Then Urafiki. Making ground 3 deep is Altivo. Green Spaces, Black Run. 400 metres to run. They swing for home in trial number 2 and Imperial Force kicks away now. It's in front by a couple. Let's Fly on its back from Azarax. Who's coming from back in the field? Nothing yet. Dark Vader in the middle as they hit the 200 and opening up here is Imperial Force. Asked for an effort inside the last 150 and is racing away. 2 trials back. 2 really impressive trials for Imperial Force. Beats Let's Fly and Azarax. Then Urafiki. Dark Vader, Green Spaces, Master of the Air, Altivo, Black Run.
Great effort from Imperial Force. Urged through the line to hold off Let's Fly and Azarax. Let's Fly looks to be in really good order leading into the spring. So 672, 101.79 the overall time over the 1,030. Last 634 and 47 with the margins 3 lengths by a short neck.
To go, Captain Maverick the inside. Ready? Often trialling, Happiness began well, coming out nicely, and the white cap is Tremonti, and in that maroon cap out deeper is Istalia Merck, they're 1-2. Pleasure Artist is on the inside from Beauty Charge, and up out deeper is I Know a Star. Taking a sit is Scalable, Captain Maverick. Happiness, the grey is third last, followed by Hawk Powell, Juan Pablo, second last on the inside. So the leader is Tremonti, only narrowly because Istalia Merck is breathing down its girth on the outside and actually goes to the front. Coming into it now, trailing them, is I Know a Star, Beauty, Charge, Pleasure Artist, Scalable on the back of them, and Captain Maverick as they hit the 400 metres now. And Istalia Merck is the leader. Here's I Know a Star joining in. The inside, Tremonti, Beauty, Charge. Down the outside is Scalable. 250 to run. I Know a Star is up out after. That being Istalia Merck, who's got a kick. Istalia Merck in front. I Know a Star, Beauty, Charge splits them. They come down inside the 75. I Know a Star is going to have a dive. It's one up, one down. Maybe Istalia Merck might have got the head down right on the line from I Know a Star, Scalable, Beauty, Charge, Captain Maverick, Pleasure Artist. A couple off to one, Pablo, followed by Tremonti, Happiness, Hawk Power.
I Stole a Merc held off I Know a Star and Scalable at 5.48 from the Bjorn Baker stable. The time over the 1,030, 102 and 33. Last 634 and 54. Margins a half head by a length.
Real Baker, Lavender Rose, Funky Tilda. We're set to go. 1,030, trial 4. And they're away now. Real Baker began well with Lavender Rose and Jar Jar. Sponars is up underneath them, ridden with a bit of purpose. On the inside we had Take Flight, then Jar Jar, who's running in 5th position. Followed the inside by Providence. They were followed Blazing Future. Second last is Funky Tilda, and the tail ender is Alabama Charm. Real Baker leads them, Sponars underneath them. Third is Lavender Rose. A couple of lengths off to Take Flight from Jar Jar and Providence, then Blazing Future, and the rest headed by Funky Tilda. Up to the home turn, 400 metres left to run. Real Baker the outside, Sponars is on the inside. Peeling off them, Lavender Rose, and back to the inside. Running on now is Take Flight as they hit the 200 metre marker. And Real Baker's up on the outside of Sponars. Bit of a clump here. Lavender Rose. In behind them is Take Flight, but these two now get away. The outside is Real Baker, and the inside Sponars. Sponars beats Real Baker, Lavender Rose. Providence got to the line really well. Then Take Flight, Jar Jar, Blazing Future, Alabama Charm. And out the back we heard Funky Tilda.
A lovely effort from both Sponars and a Real Baker, urged towards the line, and they both did so narrowly along the rail. The 8 held off the 7. Lavender Rose, it's Deja Vu. We have a Bjorn Baker 1, 2, 3, 8, 7, 5, 101 and 80. The overall time for the 1,030, last 635 and 8, margins ahead by 2 lengths.
Ready to roll. Rosehill, Strata Varana and Zocket Man stand well. About to go, and the starter releases them. Out the back, Zocket Man. Strata Varana did begin well. Goes up towards the early lead. Up out deeper is Cold Crusher going forward. In between them is Stagnum, and whipping around them now is Iona Benz to go up towards the lead. So Iona Benz goes to the front from Cold Crusher and Killanova. The inside we had Zocket Man, followed up by Stagnum. Now Pounce is just a little bit worse than midfield. From next in the trial we had Kerber. Well back was Bois d'Argent. Altoff's on the inside and Zocket Man's down the outside. Racing away though is Iona Benz. It's in front by 2, 3, make it 2.5 lengths. Cold Crusher the inside makes ground, then Killanova. It's Iona Benz the leader inside the last 75 though, and Iona Benz is going to lead all the way from Cold Crusher. Strata Varana was in the photo for second and third, then Killanova. Pounce finished the trial off nicely. Just in behind the place getters from Zocket Man, Bois d'Argent and Killanova, along with Stagnum. Altoff was back on the inside with Kerber.
Iona Benz, a lovely trial from that competitor. I thought Cold Crusher may have held on, but misjudged where the line was, and it was Strata Varana who got the second spot over Cold Crusher. So 5.94 the numbers in trial 5 of the morning, 54 and 12 the time. Last 634 and 27 with the margins 1.5 lengths by a head.
Wonder Reach in flight, stand well. Eagles beware. Couples retreat. Amelita, set. And they're away. And missing the kick was Tiberius, and coming out well as Gallo Nero. It's one of the early leaders. In flight joins it though. A bar in Paris will go and sit outside it. Wonder Reach, followed by Eagles Beware. Going forward was Tiberius after that poor start. Couples retreat the inside. Then Amelita, Golden Loom and Osipenko is at the tail of the field, about 8 off the lead as they come up to the home turn where there are some challenges. In flight is in front. A bar in Paris is through the middle. Gallo Nero, Tiberius. Wonder Reach is tucked in behind them, and in the middle is Couples Retreat. But in flight is the leader at the 250. It's held together nicely from a bar in Paris, and Gallo Nero joins in now. In flight and Gallo Nero. In flight asks for a little bit of an effort. Gallo Nero the outside. They come down to the wire. Gallo Nero and in flight, and Gallo Nero beats in flight. Third was a Couples Retreat good trial. Wonder Reach, a bar in Paris. Amelita finished off nicely. Then Golden Loom, Eagles Beware, Osipenko and Tiberius.
Towards the line was Gallo Nero. Won't be getting to the races lacking any fitness, that's for sure. Beautiful effort from In Flight, and Couples Retreat in the third spot. 5:10.3 over the 900 metres. It was 54 and 42 the time. Last 600, 34 and 25. Margins are half neck by 2.5 lengths.
Ole, ole. I looked up many pronunciations. There is variables. Ballpark comes in. It's up in the air, back down. Ready. And they're off and trialling. Assumed midfield away. Ballpark began well with Hayek. They go towards the early leads, and Flaxlands burns through the middle now. Brainiac over from the outside into fourth from Balmain Warrior assumed. Then Shayalay, and the last one is Matthias. So the leader wants to go quicker, that being Hayek, and it's going quick enough. It's in front by 3 on Flaxlands, Ballpark and Brainiac. Then 2 lengths away we had assumed on the inside of Balmain Warrior from Shayalay, and on the inside Matthias. Up to the home turn, and Hayek has a big lead. It's opening up here at around the 300 metre mark. It's about 6 in front. Ballpark the inside, Flaxlands the middle, assumed tucked in behind them, and then Brainiac, but inside the 200 it's all Hayek. It's in front by 4 or 5, under a tight grip second is Flaxlands, but it is all Hayek for Regan Bayliss. Hayek is first, wins by 4. Second is Flaxlands, Brainiac went third. Fourth was assumed from Ballpark, Matthias, Balmain Warrior and Shayalay.
Very good from Hayek. A lovely, impressive trial from Flaxlands, actually. The Wootton Bassett filly. She was third in trial company last start on the 16th of September, and she's finished off really nicely here under not too much encouragement. Brainiac in at the third spot, 8.75. Just touching on assumed, I know I pumped up her tyres leading into this. I thought it was a really nice educational trial from her. She looked like she wanted to pull, and James McDonald said, no, you need to settle, you need to learn to switch off. And then as they came around the turn, he said, okay, now this is where we switch on and we quicken. So I think she'll take plenty from that, although it wasn't the flashiest from her. So 8.75, 54 and 58 the time over the 900 metres in trial 7. Last 600, 34 and 26. Margins 3 3/4 lengths by 2 3/4 lengths.
Tyler Schiller rides the top one, Ask Die, and we're all set. Light on. And they're off and trialling now. My Bella Vista began well, but punching up is Bugatti on the inside. And also going forward is Stopatoma out wide and Ask Die. So Ask Die the inside, Stopatoma the outside comes across to go to the front. Then Sassy Abbey from Bruce Lightning, Bugatti, My Bella Vista and Saloon Passage. But going quickly is Stopatoma. It's opened up in front by 3 on the second Ask Die. 4 lengths away is Sassy Abbey from Bruce Lightning. Around the home turn now, Stopatoma still has a good margin. Ask Die eats into it in second position, only a couple off now. Then Sassy Abbey, followed by Bruce Lightning and Bugatti through the middle. At the 200 metres, Ask Die comes off the back of Stopatoma and goes to it. Sassy Abbey runs on the outside. Ask Die's put the head in front. It draws clear in the shadows of the post, and Ask Die beats Sassy Abbey, Stopatoma, the inside saloon passage, My Bella Vista, Bugatti and Bruce Lightning.
Incredible effort there from Ask Die, holding off Sassy Abbey and Stopatoma. 178 is pricked. She looked happy. She was skipping along. She changed legs and freshened up. The jockey didn't even have to ask. She just cruised through the line there. So 54 on the dot, the time over the 900 metres. It was a fast one over the last 600, 34 and 83 the time. Margins 1 3/4 lengths by 1 1/4 lengths.
And we're set for the last trial of the morning. Field of 8 stand well. St Aldwyn stands well with Beverly Hills and Shinzi with Cosmic River. And they're often trialling. Beverly Hills pinged, went to the lead on settling down. Going with it through the middle is Bornord to second. St Aldwyn wide as Cosmic River. On the inside, the Biv makes ground, followed up by Massive Rewards, Michonne's Katana, and Shinzi is the tail ender. So Beverly Hills leads after 300 metres, in front by about 2 lengths as Cosmic River comes over from the outside. The inside is Bornord from St Aldwyn, Michonne's Katana in the orange colours, the Biv the inside. Around the home turn, it's Beverly Hills, the leader, has been there from the outset, in front by a couple. Making ground the outside is Cosmic River. Underneath them was Bornord. Now St Aldwyn gets into its work. At the 200, a big clump here. Here's St Aldwyn out after them with Cosmic River. Cosmic River the middle and St Aldwyn over the top. St Aldwyn's race to the front inside the last 50 in St Aldwyn. St Aldwyn is first, beats Cosmic River, Beverly Hills, Michonne's Katana, Massive Reward on their heels. Followed up by Shinzi, the Biv, and the last one home is Bornord.
Yeah, lovely piece of work from St Aldwyn down the outside, given minimal encouragement, and he just took up the bit. He looks to be absolutely thriving at the moment. Held off Cosmic River and Beverly Hills. 6-3-1 in trial 9 to wrap up. 59.92 the time. Last 600, 35.04. Margins a half length by a long head.